Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashra Collections here, and get ready to get a big hit of nostalgia because we're looking at the DC Superpowers action figures from McFarlane Toys. So in this review, we'll take a look at the Superpowers Superman, the Superpowers Batman, the Superpowers Darkseid, as well as the Superpowers Batwing. Looking at the Superpowers Superman packaging, really cool packaging, big plastic opening for us to look at Superman. Nice cool picture of a very classic Superman here. It says Superpowers on top, Superman on top, 12 plus, and McFarlane Toys down here. Very awesome. On the back here, we get a picture of Superman, Darkseid, and Batman, as well as the Batwing and the Supermobile. I could only find the Batwing in Australia, so that's why I only got the Batwing. But yeah, it's a really cool packaging, very vintage looking, very nice, and I really like it. Next up, the packaging for Batman looks really similar to the packaging for Superman. You get a big opening here where you can see Batman through. Basically, you get the awesome Batman image here, Superpowers up top, Batman logo up top, McFarlane Toys down here, and on the back we get something very similar to Superman. We also get a readout for Batman on the right here, and again, very vintage looking, very cool box. Next up, we get the big bad from the wave here, Darkseid, and it's the similar packaging from what we have from Batman and Superman, so you can basically see all of Darkseid from the packaging. We get a really cool picture of New 52 Darkseid here. Basically says Superpowers up top, Darkseid up top, and McFarlane Toys on the bottom. And on the back, you get a read-up for Darkseid, which you can pause if you want to read, similar with the other ones. And at the bottom, you basically get a bunch of legal details, but again, really nice packaging. And finally, we get the vehicle for the wave, which is basically the Batwing, and it basically says Batwing up top with the subtitle being Batman's Air Combat Vehicle, Superpowers logo on the left, McFarlane logo on the right. On this side of the box, we basically have the same images and logos. At the back here, it basically says Batwing, Batman's Air Combat Vehicle. You got different languages, canopy opens, capture claw, and foldable wings. On here, basically the same logo is recycled, same up top as well, and some legal details down the bottom. But that's the Batwing. Very cool box. So let's kick things off with the Man of Steel. Taking a look up close. Nice cool head sculpt. The eyes do look a little bit beady, but it's probably just because of the way they're painted to look classic. But nice good head sculpt, very Superman like. I really like that. The body sculpt is different from Batman. We'll take a closer look at that later on, but really nice sculpture. It's not too overly sculpted, it's very simplistic, but it gets the job done. It just has like a really stoic kind of look for Superman. The belt is actually painted well, so the buckles are painted as well. That's really nice. And yeah, the sculpt on the back looks pretty awesome as well. Nice good musculature. Superman has a semi-bent to his arms. Yeah, the capes are pretty horrible. Superman has semi-bent posture to the arms, and the knees have articulation, but we'll look at the articulation later on. But it does look like a pretty cool figure overall. So next up we've got Batman, and this is not like a oval shaped logo Batman, so it might be like the Hush version of Batman. I think that McFarlane did make like a Hush version of Batman, and there was a classic Batman for the Superpowers line. I'm not entirely sure, but this just looks more modern, especially with the chest logo. And the chest is really shiny. It's reflecting quite a lot of light from my light box. That's a little bit weird, but good sculpture and musculature on the chest and the abs. Very bent elbows, more bent than Superman. The head sculpt is really nice, but yeah, it just looks a little bit more simplistic, and I think that's what they're going for in this line, which is really nice. The legs are, I think, less defined than Superman's, but you can really see the mold lines on this one, so that's a little bit weird. But nevertheless, it is a very good action figure for like the classic feel. The back sculpture is pretty nice on Batman as well. And looking at Batman next to Superman, the musculature is a bit different. Batman looks like he's got, maybe it's just a gray, but Batman looks like he's got more sculpture in basically just the side sections here. And yeah, the capes are so annoying. And the legs have a different posture. Batman's standing a little bit more shoulder width apart, whereas Superman's a little bit closer together. And the abs are completely different as well. So Superman's chest is much bigger. Batman's chest is sitting a little bit higher, and Batman's got the spikes on his gauntlet as well. So yeah, they are very similar in terms of aesthetics, but they are quite different in terms of sculpt. So that's really nice because you get unique sculpts. Up next, we've got Darkseid, and Darkseid is much taller and bigger than both Batman and Superman. Really cool head sculpt, really nice sculpture. There is a stone-looking sculpt going on his face, which is really nice. He's got a really shiny chest as well, similar to Batman. He's got a really nice cool gem in the center of his chest. He's got a cool belt, nice big arms, legs, everything basically makes him stand out quite a bit. He's got shoulder pauldrons that are really nice. Are they soft? No, they're actually sculpted in, looks like, with the arms, but that's really nice. Big broad shoulders and chest and back and basically everything, so really a lot of girth on this guy. And he does look a lot more modern than Batman and Superman. Maybe Batman could be a little bit considered a little bit more modern because of the no oval chest logo, but with Darkseid he does look a little bit more New 52 in my opinion. I'm not sure if he is, but he does look a little bit more modern, especially with all the designs and accents going on his suit. So here we have all three action figures standing up together, and Batman and Superman are about 5 inches in height and Darkseid is about 6 inches. They scale pretty well. Darkseid does need to be a little bit taller than everybody else, but Batman I think is a little bit taller than Superman still, which I don't really know why that's going on. Batman should be a little bit shorter. Even without the ears, I think Batman is just a little bit taller, but I would have hoped for Superman to just be a little bit taller than Batman. So here we have the Batwing, nice blue color, nice classic looking retro style vehicle, which is really nice. We get the Batman symbol with the yellow oval, which is weird because the Batman figure actually doesn't come with the yellow oval. It's just like a hush kind of logo. You get the weapons here, really nice. You get the different colored Batwings. You get the very classic looking blue, the very orangey tint in the glass here. That's really nice. And the bottom looks more black as well, so that's really cool, really weird, but very classic looking still. And the Batwing does come with foldable wings. The canopy opens, and it's a very strong opening as well. You can actually see the whole cockpit inside, which is really nice. So Batman's got his bat steering wheel, and then a whole bunch of controls all around. And it does look like he's got enough space to fit into there. We get the I don't know what that's called at the back here. We get the trigger down here, so if you pull that trigger, the front basically does that, so he can capture bad guys, I guess, which is really cool. So in terms of articulation, Superman can basically rotate his head all the way around, no issues. His arms can go all the way around as well. There's no up and down or any other motion. His legs can kick up about that much, which is nice, and kick back quite a bit more, which is even better. And there is a single joint in the knees that can go about that much. So Superman can pretty much hover around, but he won't get into any cool flying poses. So in terms of articulation, Batman is also very similar. His head can go all the way around, no issues. His arms can swivel all the way around, no up and down. His legs can kick up about that much, so around as much as Superman. And he can kick back a little bit less than Superman can, but it's still alright. And he also gets a single bend in the knee, and that is very cool as well. Similar range of motion for Darkseid as well. He can rotate his head around, but basically this part does get in the way a little bit, so he can't rotate more than that because that's now grinding up on this. The head's grinding up on the armor. His hands can rotate all the way around. Very nice. His legs can kick up about that much, kick back about that much, so a little bit more than Batman. And he's got a single joint in the knees, which is a little bit less than 90. So in terms of playability on the Batwing, Batman should be able to fit in quite well. So let me just adjust his legs and his arms a little bit and basically slide him in, and the canopy should be able to okay, I think I need to just tweak him a little bit, and the canopy is able to close completely, so Batman's fully in there. Very nice. So there we have it, guys, a nice quick review of the Superpowers line. I'm really glad that I have him in 2022. The action figures are basically really sturdy, really well made, and they are very classic. So that feeling of nostalgia, that warm fuzzy feeling is definitely there. The action figures are really nice. They articulate well for what they have to do, and they do stand out on your shelf because they're really colorful, they're very vibrant, they pop out a lot. So I'm really happy that I got this line, and I'm looking forward to collecting more of these. But yeah, it's a really good line if you get the chance, and if you want this nostalgia feeling, do feel free to purchase them. But if you're into the 6-inch line with more articulation, or the 7-inch McFarlane line with more articulation, posability, details, then this might not be for you. So that's it for this short video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative, and I hope it was fun. If you want to help this channel out, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Looking forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.